Welcome back to Chapter 2 of our story. Our first 100 days went really well. Had a lot of fun, got a lot of cool stuff accomplished. It was a good time. By the end of this one, I really want this place to be absolutely beautiful, something I'm really proud of to come home to after a long journey. And it's going to be a grind, but we're going to get after it. Welcome back, you beautiful people. We have big plans for this episode. We are out of the early stages of the game, which means we have more freedom to do cool stuff. Instead of the necessities we have to. Now, if you remember the mine shaft we started digging in the first episode, we want to build a quarry. Now, I don't know if we'll get the quarry done today, but we need wood, so we are going to do a time lapse of taking off the entire top of said quarry. Just getting it ready to go. All right, 7 days later. You might be wondering, hooligan dude, you're kind of an idiot. You only have 100 days to make this episode. Why are you wasting 7 on it clearing an island? Well, I think I was pretty smart with it. Not only did we clear the island and get it ready to build the quarry on, we got all these resources, tons of it. And we're also going to collect some dirt before we head home. This is going to get us really going on our journey. But now it's time to take all this crap back home. Let's go. So, since we wanted to make a new shovel for our next adventure anyways, we decided to go ahead and just dig this thing out until it was completely broke, or about to be. And with our chest boat packed to the tippy top, we head back home. Let's just take a moment to appreciate our little welcoming home image here. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. Taking a moment to stash all our hard-earned resources. Oh, yes, we got lots and lots of good stuff. But even though it seems like a lot, it's only going to go so far. We might need to set up a farm or something. All right, with a double chest full of resources back home, we had to make a chest boat to get it all back, but whatever. It's kind of cool anyways. We want to go on an adventure. I want to fight some stuff. I want to get lots of greenery. And to do that, there was an azalea tree over by our island that we're demolishing to make the quarry. And I really want rooted dirt, because that's part of the way I make my paths. Right now, that's just coarse dirt, and it's ugly by itself. So I'm going to go try to not die and have a little fun and, hit some things in the face, maybe shoot them, and get a bunch of greenery and other cool stuff to make this place look pretty. But first, we do need to make a new shovel, because I broke-did this thing. I think I'm going to have to come back here and check out this view once our quarry's done. That might look pretty. Now, I struggled pretty good here to figure out how to show you guys this part of the journey. Because my dudes, my peoples, I tried top-down, it was obscured. I tried first-person, and it made my eyeballs bleed. So this is the best thing I could come up with, using replay to show it. Alright, so making it into the cave, our inventory is already looking rough. Like, really rough. We're going to have to pick the best things and leave everything else behind. But we do take a second here to set us up a little safety net, because I don't know, we'll get creeped up on. Literally. Freaking hate creepers. Stupid. But yeah, we get ourselves some glowberries, because we use those a lot in decoration, honestly. It's one of my favorite lighting. And we just kind of stun on this zombie here. He thinks he's tough. He ain't nothing. And then the cooler thing, we find some little friends, and we say, oh yes, we have to bring these guys home. Not just one, two. Inventory space or not, we need both of them. So we go ahead and do that. And we go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of drip leaf too. Alright, so this cave is a bust. Like, it sucks. Yeah, there was nothing, only half of the stuff I was looking for. Not even that, I don't think. So we did have to venture out. Found a cavern, just trying to find a new portion of the lush cave. Without much luck, I'm just going to be honest. We did find something we thought was going to be promising. Guess what? It was not. If anything, it was taunting. You'll see here in a second. Oh, look, a geode. That would have been nice to have last episode. Freaking Minecraft. Battle a couple skeletons, no big deal there. And we do finally find something worthwhile. Not only do we find all that dripstone, but the game taunts us again with a second geode, just telling us, haha, you wish you had this, didn't you? So we decide we're going to get all that dripstone. Well, at least as much as we can carry and what we can sacrifice. So we head up this waterfall and see what's up here. But with inventory space looking rough, I think we're going to get rid of a little bit of the stuff we kind of wanted and just get the renewable resources. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do for right now. And, of course, a diamond when we see it. All right, now, there is a little bit of promise to this because right over, you'll see here in a second, there is more Lush Cave. And we get ourselves in a little brawl. Alright, so fighting off our last mobs here, that barrage went on for a while. I ain't counting nothing, but I think I fought like 25 things, 30? I don't know, but we finally found something we actually wanted. Those pretty pink things up there. The Spore Blossom is also just an amazing block. Oh, the particles are beautiful. I'm gonna make some custom trees with it. And I think at this point I want to dig up there and see if there's more Lush Cave, and then probably get out of here. Now, this next little part legit scared the crap out of me. Yeah, like, bad. Like, literally for the next 2 minutes, I'm constantly paranoid that, like, vines are creepers. There were so many in this cave. But in the end, I guess that blast protection we got earlier paid off. Alright, so we did okay on our first little adventure. Tons of rooted dirt. Oh my gosh, that thing went on forever. Got some dripstone, some pointed dripstone, a couple diamonds randomly, a couple spore blossoms. I want much more of these. And a couple big drip leaves, as well as some goldberries. I'm sad that I didn't find any small drip leaves, but honestly, I needed to go home first anyways, because I was out of inventory space. I really didn't want to get rid of much. But yeah, this part of the dripstone, Lush Cave just was not very promising. So I think we're going to have to go into that exposed section we found on day 1, when we went off searching for wood. Stopping back home to unload. And we did get 2 axolotls, so let's just throw them in this pond. Could have swore I got 2 different ones, but apparently not. We decide to try our adventuring luck one more time and see what happens. This one looked a lot more promising. With our little escape route set up, we head into the cave, taking note of that slimy boy over there that's going to make an awesome farm later.
Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah.
Alright, with a stacked inventory, we take ourselves back home to put all this good stuff away. Taking a look at everything we gathered from that second adventure, we did pretty good. We got 2 more axolotls, we got tons of clay balls to make brick, we got these small drip leaves. Oh, I wish you could grow these because they're so pretty, but if you try to grow them, they just become these big drip leaves, which they're okay. And these spore blossoms, the ceilings were very high. We did not get many of these. Once again, why can't we grow these? They're so pretty, and they're so far and few in between. Come on. Renewable resources, guys. Come on. So, I forgot to record the whole last day. Yep, just started doing stuff, made a couple speeches, blah, blah, blah. So, to recap you, we lost 1 day to a thunderstorm. We're starting to breed some villagers up there because we need to start trading for emeralds and get our levels to make our stuff shiny. We have a plan of what we want to do with our nether portal down there to make it look cool. But right now we're just grinding a few resources so we can get that done. Alright, so it's nighttime, and once we get our creeper farm set up, which I'm thinking about putting over there on the, make like a little island thing. We're going to be losing some days, and as you guys probably know by now, I want to end this episode on day 200-ish, close to it. So to make up that, we are going to do some work in the nether that we have to do anyways, and that way we don't sleep through the night and waste days. Alright, so I need a bunch of blackstone and basalts. And I think I can multitask this, or at least try to. I'm going to dig up, and then I am going to clear out a large area, and we're going to use that material to build with, but we're also going to set up a froglight farm, and a magma cream farm, whichever we're going for at the time. And it's just going to be right over there, probably about 30 blocks that way and about 10 blocks up. And so we get on our grind. In the nighttime, we're digging out this cavern here for our future farm. And in the daytime, we're breeding villagers and chopping trees. Now, this farm I'm going to be building here is pretty cool. I don't remember where I learned to build it, but it produces ridiculous amounts of froglights. It's awesome. We'll probably be getting this here done soon, actually. So, working through the day on the overworld and night in the nether has it's gotten us back on track time wise. But we are going to have to skip this night because I want to work on getting these villagers set up. Now, I'm going to want to set up a villager breeder. I don't want to do that just yet. Hey, buddy. I don't want to do that just yet. What do you got? Ooh, I want those mini barrels. And the smithing table. Okay, quick side mission. I need 2 emeralds, a barrel, and a smithing table. Where did he go? Ah, come on. Where did he go? Aha. I love these mini blocks. They just add so much cool stuff to the game. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Ugly brown house needs to go. Now, eventually, these villagers are all going to be put where they're supposed to be. Like, the fishermen will probably be down selling fish off the docks with a cool little like hut. Librarians are going to be going in a grand library, of course. Farmers, you get the point. But for right now, they're just going in another hole. But I want it to look a little nicer, so we're going to dig down here a little bit, make them a little storage area for the time being, and get this money and experience train rolling. Welcome to The Hole 2, the sequel. We start getting these stalls set up for these villagers, and for once they actually cooperated. I know, villagers cooperated. It's impossible, right? We actually ended up getting some good trades off these guys. Honestly, they're pretty legit. But yeah, we start getting the base structure kind of just laid out. Now that we got these guys unlocked to iron and an infinite supply of iron, we are going to be making a lot of money. They'll just have to do for now until we get some blaze rods and whatnot from the nether. And then we're going to be curing the farmers and growing lots of pumpkins and melons, which will keep us infinite in levels and riches. But for now, these guys will do. And these masons hooked us up pretty good, gave us dripstone and granite, both wins. And oh yeah, just like that, we're almost back to level 33. We can do a couple enchants. 100% worth the couple days we took doing this. We're going to take a second here and make it look presentable. We can always repurpose this structure later too if we don't want to keep these guys here. And I'm going to be honest, I don't want to keep them here forever. But they are a temporary solution. So our first villager doesn't quite pan out the way we want him to, but we do end up settling on something that we really, really do need. Oh, I think we might have to take that, honestly. Let's see if his buddy does better. It's a little expensive, but once he's cured, it won't be a big deal, and we'll be rolling in emeralds soon anyway, so we're doing it. We are going to throw feather falling on our boots, just in case we take a fall. So we had a whole lot of stuff to do all at once. We want to build that village breeder back there. We want to repair our tools with Mindy. We want to get rid of this ugly brown house. We want to sort our chest monster. And we do it all. This design here, as we build this little breeder, was originally a design by Impulse SV. Then it broke, and then someone fixed it again, and then it broke again, and now it works. I don't know. All I know is it's awesome. And these villagers cooperate pretty good. I was a little sad about putting them in a hole forever, but I asked them, like, dude, you sure you want to go in here? And they're like, huh. I'm like, all right, bro, it's your call, dude. Have fun. And I originally put the little area to throw them bread in the wrong spot, and it just kept falling through. We did fix that, though. And ugly brown house is gone. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to put up here, but a lot of options. I'm kind of liking this. Hey, it works. Nice. All right, now, how do we want to deliver these guys? It might be as simple as a boat and a bed. Come on, buddy, go jump on the bed. Oh, this is gonna work really, really good. And with so many chores done, our chests out of the way, we have to find a place for this enchanter. We finally have breathing room to build, but what are we gonna do? Taking a second to level up our villagers, we got some pretty decent stuff. One of these dudes had, I think, efficiency 4 and aqua affinity, and one of them had curse of vanishing, which is useless to us. But yeah, we just went ahead and did this before we really got on our grind. There's some really cool projects that are about to be happening really fast. Not these ones, it's coming up here real soon. But we do need the materials, so we go ahead and just rock out the quick grind, getting as much wood as we can. And then we decide to go mining, because we have no deep slate, and we need a lot of it. So we burr all this out, getting a few diamonds along the way. I think we end up getting like 14, which isn't bad considering we only came down here for deep slate. And of course, right back to the wood chopping. But don't worry, this is not all we're doing. Hey Hooligan, I bet you're not crazy enough to build a creeper farm and something custom on top of it before you even have a starter house or a place to put your bed. Well, the answer to that is you're wrong. Myself, because I'm talking to myself like a weirdo. And we'll come back to our creeper farm and do the bottom once we have respiration, but man, we had fun doing it, so we decided to keep building for a little bit. We still have some more adventuring to do before this chapter's over, but we wanted to work on our little nether portal area, and I just kind of do everything on the fly, and sometimes it works, sometimes I change it, sometimes it just sucks altogether. But this one, I digged it. I digged it. Yeah, that's right, Englishes with the words. I was really happy. And of course, we just keep going. We always knew we wanted a pond here, but I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. I ended up just kind of just trying some things out. I definitely knew I wanted a pipe right there with water flowing through it. And we're still lacking some components to put in there to make it really look pretty, but it's coming along. And you know that I'm going to add some paths and another field. Why? Because I like paths and fields. And eventually it's going to frame something out. You guys will see. You'll see. It'll happen, I promise. And I do like building custom trees. This one we do here in a second. It's not my best, but I did have fun with it. I'm not the biggest fan of birch by itself, but when it's stripped, it's decent. And of course, the most important thing, we wanted to work on our docks, because that's what we're going to see when we come home from journeys. Alright, now after all that grinding and building, we're ready to go adventure a little bit. And I want froggies. Yep, I want a bunch of froggies. And we're going to go straight north. We've been around this area a lot, and nothing even then looks like a swamp. So that's what we do. We head north as far as we need to go. Along the way, we do stop at some villages and some ruined portals and things like that, just collecting what we can. Nothing too crazy. We also got some sea pickles, and we stole these little bees home. It's pretty sad. Yoink. Right here. 6,000 blocks later, we find a swamp. 6,000. We did steal ourselves a beehive, though. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's go fight through the night, see if we can't get some slimes. And this swamp, I'm gonna be honest, was an absolute bust. Like, it's terrible. There's no frogs, and these are the only slimes I could find. And guess what? They dropped 2 slime balls. Yeah. But the good news is, there's another swamp pretty close, so we venture off. This one looks more promising. It was only like 100 blocks away from that tiny one. Alright. Do they have frogs? Ooh, froggies, froggies. Oh, and there's 2 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys in love mode, and it takes them quite a while. I guess they just weren't feeling it. But eventually, they get the job done. We will protect these with our life. What was looking like it was going to be a huge waste of time and resources actually turned out okay. While our little tadpoles over there grow up so we can relocate them, we spent our night just clearing the area so slimes can spawn and stealing all their slime. We got about a stack, a little bit less, so we're feeling okay, and we're probably going to come back here and make like a little slime farm later, maybe. Not sure, maybe. Home is 6,000 blocks that way. Now, here's my thinking here. It took a long time to find this swamp, and I want to come back here at some point and set up what I would like to call the killing fields. Just a big area where only slimes can spawn. So what I think we're going to do, and I also want to come back to get a bunch of these blue flowers. I really like these flowers. And we need to look for a nether fortress anyways. I think we are going to go and find ourselves some gravel and a little bit of iron. No, I already have iron. And we're going to make a nether portal and see if we can't make our way home through the nether. Because we're going to want to come back here at some point. And until we get an elytra, which I'm gonna be honest with you, it's next episode. Yes, absolutely. We're doing that. I need shulkers. I need elytra. It has to happen. Inventory management sucks in this game, and I need to fix that. So we fire up our nether portal, hoping it's going to be a spawn of nothing but pillows and safety nets. Guess what? It was not. Yeah. Now, you might be wondering here why I'm running from this piglin. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. See, I owe this dude money, okay? And he's an old friend of mine, and I didn't really want to have to kill him. I knew he was going to cool down in a minute, and I was like, dude, bro, you just need to chill. He just wasn't listening, though. He slapped me around a little bit, and I'm like, all right, you need to go take a break. Go take a nap. I'll come back to you. Well, that was not a fun spawn. That kind of sucked, actually. Is this guy nice now? Hey, we're cool, bro, right? Yeah, we're cool. And so we start peeling across this thing with wood. Now you might be wondering, hey, why is this not burning? Because fire ticks off in my world. So it always is. It annoys the crap out of me. However, it would not have saved me from a gas blast. I would have definitely died. So we make our way up and try to look for a way to get out of here. We do take a moment to kill our first blaze. He does drop a blaze rod, which will let us not only get ourselves an ender chest, but also will get us enchanting potions for quite a while. And we do finally make it home. It wasn't too bad. I had to dig up to the roof to navigate here, but we made it. All right, day 186, and we're back from the nether in that swamp that was stupidly far away. And we did pretty good. We found us one bee nest. We're gonna need more of those. We found our soul sand. We also found our first blaze rod and a fortress. We're going back there, but we got to build ourselves another road because that was annoying. We're gonna breed up these froggies. Unfortunately, we're only gonna be able to get 2 of the variants today because the cold one, there are no cold biomes anywhere near me. Like this is all warm crap. But next episode, we are 100% gonna go kill an ender dragon. And if you didn't know, you can breed the cold frogs in the nether. Or not in the nether, in the end. So that's what we're going to do. But for right now, we're going to get these other ones set up, because I want frog lights. And then we just take a little chillaxing moment here. My spazzy brain really needed it, and we just kind of put some tadpoles in some holes, just so the froggies don't escape when they grow up. It was much needed. And right back to the grind and the spazzing. We go ahead and finish up our froglight farm. Now, it's worth noting here that I don't actually remember who showed me how to build this farm. It definitely is not my design, but it is awesome, and if I can figure out who did, I'm putting it in the description. And we go ahead and bring our last little couple froggies that we have. Now, we still have to get the last ones from the end whenever we go there. And AFKing for 15 minutes, see what we get. Alright, my dudes, the farm is working. Golems over there just punching magma cubes around like they're supposed to. Little ones fall in and the frogs eat them. Let's go see what we got from this thing from 15 minutes. And this is 15 minutes of work. Not only do we get some magma cream, we got 4 full stacks of blocks. And we're actually missing 3 frogs because we still have to get the cold biome ones. Yeah, like I said earlier, this thing is stupidly effective. I highly suggest you build it because frog lights, they're awesome. Day 199, and we put in so much work. Oh my gosh. At this point, we just wanted to play around with some shapes. Like, I always had an idea of what I wanted to go here. I was thinking castle-ish. Not necessarily a castle, but something like it. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of shaping things out and gonna see how it plays. But one thing's for sure, it's gonna change 942 times because I will never be happy with it. Well, some things I'm happy with, but it's gonna change like a lot. Well, that's about it. But I will say that I had a really great time with you, awesome peoples. And the next one, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. We're definitely going to be murdering the Ender Dragon and doing some end looting and really getting our build train going. Don't pay attention to the whatever that thing is in the background. I'll figure it out. It's going to be cool. I promise.